Hey guys, welcome to my very first build video. I'm NetherCloud, and this chandelier may very well be my favorite part of this world so far. I loved it so much that I wanted to share it with you guys, so let's hop into a creative world and do a block by block build of this beauty. Here it is, recreated in creative mode, so we can get a good look at it from every angle and use it as a reference. We'll be rebuilding it over here on this platform. And the only reason I'm using quartz is because that's what I was building in my storage room. So I just grabbed it out of instinct. Obviously, your base may have a different color palette, so you may even want to do something like change the color of the stained glass on here. Speaking of color palettes, let's look at our brick palette for this. And coming down here, obviously these will be whatever bricks you're building out of in your base. The first place I think I saw a hopper used to support a chain was in one of Grian's videos, so I'll make sure to put a link to his channel in the description. Definitely check that out. Top-notch builder and hilarious content creator. Moving on down the line, obviously we have the chains to support it, and this is to length according to your needs. The iron bars are going to be our support structure. Instead of just having the chain go directly into the glass, I thought this was a nice transition. It holds the iron attaches delicately to the glass, and I think that flows and transitions nicely. We've got our end rods to use as our crystals or lights or whatever you'd like to refer to them as, but, you know, the small, pretty, dangly parts. And white stained glass and panes to be used for the main bulk of the build. The beacon at the center is optional, because they are hard to come by if you're building this in a survival world, unless you've got a good wither skull farm, of course. In which case, go nuts, maybe build the whole thing out of beacons. I think that might be a little bit over the top, but that's just my personal taste. I like the one at the center, though. If you don't have an extra beacon lying around, just use some white stained glass. It's the same shape, and it'll still look wonderful. All right, let's get started. I do like to recess my hopper with stairs. I think it makes it look very clean. Some prefer to just inlay it with regular bricks. Others prefer to even bring it up higher. You know, this is, again, to your style and whatever fits your base. So let's just throw these blocks in here. And there we go. You are going to have to come up top and put a block on top. Not there necessarily, but one there, at least a temporary one, to put the hopper facing the correct direction. Because if you face any of the sides, it'll actually face that way, and then you won't get the desired effect. So you're going to want to place your chains right here, and there you go. You're halfway there. No, I'm just kidding, but let's get down here, and we're also going to... Now, this may be difficult in survival because you might need scaffolding. I'm honestly more suited to survival. I've rarely come into creative mode. I usually only do it to test redstone because I'm not that great at it and I like to test it first. But I thought this video would be really fun to make, so here we are. Now, that's a pretty basic pattern. You've got a standard X, so let's move on to our next block. We're going to put the beacon right at the center here, so just boom. There it is. Now let's come over here and look, and what you'll notice is that we've got the panes directly on the cardinal axes, and then in the corner offset, we've got the full block again. So we'll come back over here, and we'll go around this. Oh, that's right, you do have to shift click on a beacon, I forgot. And bam, there are our frames. Then we can put in our larger ones, our full-size stained glass, if you will. And you can see the effect we're already getting here is quite nice. I like to do this layer at a time, but feel free to build it in whatever order you see fit. I'm going to go around here, place one on each side, and these are going to be the panes that our end rods hang off of. The combination of the panes and the full glass gives it these airy pockets, but still a sense of substance, which I like. It has to have a weight to it because glass is heavy in real life. That about covers that layer of stained glass on this. So let's look down at the next layer. very simple. 1 piece of stained glass in the middle, 4 pieces of panes on the ends. So let's go do it. Bam. And then all around. I did say I like to do this in layers, but I also like to do the end rods at the end. And that was not an intentional pun, but I do enjoy puns greatly, so I hope you do as well. I like to place all the glass first. They can get in the way. Not really, but why not? And then 1 more piece of glass. Easy as pie, right? We're almost done here, guys. This is a quick build. This should not take anybody very long. As long as you're not, dangling incorrectly. We've all had bad scaffolding experiences where a project that should take you 5 minutes winds up taking you hours. And if you'd have just put proper scaffolding up, you would have been fine in the first place. Like me right now, I'm struggling to put these end rods up. I'm in creative mode struggling because I'm not used to floating around. I spend a lot of time in survival. And as I mentioned in the beginning, this is my first build tutorial. Please be kind. If I am ripping off anybody's design, I do not mean to. This is inspired by the community. I had not seen this specific build, but I really thought this might be fun to try my hand at. And there you go. And that's how we build a chandelier. We're back here on C137 to get one last look at the chandelier in its natural habitat. I really do love how this room came out. And I really enjoyed making this video for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed it as well. And if you did, please hit that like and subscribe button. Until next time, I'm Nethercloud. See you guys later.